Over the time that I've been on YouTube, I've had a lot of comments and questions asking me to talk about cryptocurrency and share my cryptocurrency portfolio and which investments I make. I've been a bit hesitant to do this video because, quite honestly, I hold my hands up, I'm very much a beginner with cryptocurrency and I don't know an awful lot. So I don't really feel like it would be my place, nor would I want to provide information about cryptocurrency. When you start sharing your portfolio, sometimes people can latch onto that as what they need to do, or they can even in the comments say that this is not what you should be doing. Anyway, I've decided that I am going to share my cryptocurrency portfolio today because a lot of you have been asking. So I want to be as helpful and as transparent as possible. And of course, I do talk about my other investments, so it makes sense. Firstly, I'm going to share which investments I actually have. Then in part 2, I'm going to be sharing what percentage of my portfolio is made up with particular coins, particular cryptocurrencies. And then in the last part, I'm going to speak about my future plans in regard to this type of investing. So firstly, what do I even invest in when it comes to cryptocurrency? This has actually changed quite a lot, I would say, and it's especially changed very recently. If you invest in cryptocurrency, you know how volatile that market is, and it's absolutely crazy. Just the other day, Luna went mad. I don't invest in Luna. I don't really know much about it, but I saw that a lot of people were losing a lot of money. So that was kind of scary. But yeah, my portfolio's changed over time. I've been investing into cryptocurrencies since, I want to say, the back end of 2021, maybe October, November sort of time, I think. But right now, I have 4. I have 5 different investments. 3 of them are the main ones. The other 2 are very, very tiny percentages that I've acquired either through the app and they've given it to me, or I've maybe bought a very small percentage, sold most of it. You get the idea. So the ones that I currently actually hold right now, as of the 16th of May, is Solana, Ethereum, Dogecoin, XRP, and Bitcoin. They're the 5 that I hold. I'm sure many people watching this video that have an interest to click will actually have heard of probably all of them. So Bitcoin, of course, that doesn't really need any explaining. If you know anything about cryptocurrency, you're going to have heard about Bitcoin. Same goes with Ethereum, I think. Most people will know about that. And they are 2 that I really want to invest in. And that is why they are part of my portfolio. And I will continue to invest into them, but I'll talk about that at the end, as I said. The next one is XRP, which maybe some of you have heard of, maybe some of you haven't. And then we've got Solana and Dogecoin as well. Like I said, I'm not comfortable giving advice on this topic at all, and nor am I going to try. But just in case you wondered what XRP is or why I invest into it, I will just quickly tell you about that now because, like I said, you've probably heard of Bitcoin and Ethereum, but maybe not about XRP. You may have heard of this being called Ripple or XRP. People tend to use both as far as I understand, but Ripple is the actual company, whereas XRP the company behind it, and XRP is the actual coin itself. One reason why some people may look to invest into XRP is because it's really quick. The transactions go through super fast within like seconds, whereas some of the other coins, so like Bitcoin, they may take a few hours to actually confirm. The next thing is the low cost. So to complete a transaction on the Ripple network is incredibly cheap. One thing that is perhaps a disadvantage or just something to be a little bit cautious about is that there is a lawsuit, regulatory action against XRP going on at the moment. I don't think that's settled yet as far as I'm aware, but something definitely to bear in mind. So I think it's pretty self-explanatory as to why anyone invests in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I've just spoken about some pros and cons to XRP as well. So now I'm going to share what percentage of my portfolio is in each of those coins and also in Solana and Dogecoin. I've not spoken about them, but you'll see why now. So the chart that I'll be putting on the screen is showing how much of my own money I've put into each of the coins. It's not showing how much each one is now worth or what I've got in it today. It's showing how much of my money I put in per coin. So we'll start at the top and we'll work round. So the first one is Solana, and that's my second to smallest holding at 0.6%. Story behind this is I basically put quite a small amount of money, fairly small amount of money into this, and I've not really touched it since. I decided that I didn't want to add more to it, and it's just sat there. And as my portfolio's got bigger, that percentage has become smaller. Next is Ethereum. Now, currently I have 28.4% of my portfolio in Ethereum, as in what I put in. I hope I'm not confusing you. Sorry if I am. So yeah, 28.4%. Then the smallest holding is Dogecoin at 0.1%. I wouldn't really even consider this to be part of my portfolio. This was actually like a free coin that I was given from doing some tasks on Coinbase or something like that. Can't really remember. Next we have XRP, which is at 42.6%. Then we have finally Bitcoin at 28.4%. So just to give you some other background, actually, I hold these coins across three different platforms. So I have Solana on Coinbase, I have Ethereum on Coinbase Pro and Binance, Dogecoin on Coinbase Pro, even though I'm just ignoring that one, XRP on Binance, Bitcoin on Binance. That's because I started out investing on Coinbase. Then I kind of went to Coinbase Pro because that has some advantages for me. And then I wasn't able to get all the functions that I wanted, so I moved to Binance. And Binance is probably my preference now, except I've still got some sitting on other platforms. But that's okay because I've got it all noted down, so I'm aware of what's going on at least. Yeah, so you'll notice that my biggest holding is XRP right now, then Ethereum, then Bitcoin. That's not how it's always been, and I don't think that's how it's always going to stay. Just right at this moment of recording, that's how the portfolio looks in terms of what I've put in. So yeah, let me now speak about my future plans. As someone that does believe in cryptocurrency and, I'm for it, I think it's a really good thing and I think it is the future, I do want to invest into it. And my plan is to continue to grow my cryptocurrency portfolio. I am not someone, however, that would put all of my money into cryptocurrency. As you know, I've got other investments elsewhere, and that's just how I like it. I like to spread the risk. I like to diversify. It's pros and cons to doing that, right? If something did really well, if I put all my money in Bitcoin, didn't have any other investments, and Bitcoin did really well, I would have a higher return than if I only held 20% of my money in Bitcoin. But just right now, with everything in my life, I want to diversify, and same goes for actually what's in my cryptocurrency portfolio. You can see that I've mainly got it diversified across 3 different coins. And that's how I'm going to keep it for now. But moving forward, I'm definitely going to be, over time, looking for Bitcoin and Ethereum, I believe, to be my biggest holdings. I don't know when that will be. I'm going to continue to invest into probably all of these 3 big ones that I've got for now. And just when I have money left over from my paycheck every month, I shouldn't say that actually, because I don't really see it as having money left over that I use to invest. I try to pay myself first, if you will. So I try to take the money straight out of my paycheck and invest into my different investments before I actually think about what's left for me. So I see it as seriously as paying my rent. If it came down to it, I'd pay my rent first then invest. But you know what I mean. I see that as a really important thing. I'm only going to continue investing, and my plan is to continue to put in all of these 3 coins. Eventually, I'll look to hold mainly Bitcoin and Ethereum, I think. But obviously things change. I hope that was helpful to you, or at least interesting. If you want any other videos about my cryptocurrency portfolio or the apps that I use to invest or anything like that, do let me know in the comments below. For now, thanks for watching, and if you want to see my stocks and shares ISA investment, click here.